What if success wasn't about talent? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve incredible things, while others, even those who appear more talented, fall short? Maybe you've seen classmates ace tests effortlessly, or athletes dominate sports with ease. But here's the truth. Talent alone doesn't guarantee success. In Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, Angela Duckworth reveals that the secret to extraordinary achievement isn't genius, it's grit. This book will teach you how to harness your passion and persistence to reach your goals, no matter where you start. Introduction. Why effort counts twice as much as talent. Let's face it, life can feel unfair. Some people seem born with natural gifts, while others struggle to keep up. But here's the good news. According to Angela Duckworth, effort matters far more than raw ability. Her groundbreaking research shows that a combination of passion and perseverance is the single most important factor in achieving long-term success. In this audiobook summary, we'll explore what grit really means, why it's so powerful, and how you can develop it in your own life. Whether you're aiming for academic excellence, athletic achievements, or personal growth, these insights will help you unlock your potential. Chapter 1. What is grit and why does it matter? Passion plus perseverance equals grit. Duckworth defines grit as passion and perseverance for very long-term goals. It's not about being the smartest, fastest, or strongest. It's about sticking with something even when it gets tough. Gritty people are relentless. They don't give up easily, and they stay committed to their dreams over years or even decades. The formula for success. Duckworth introduces a simple equation. Talent times effort equals skill, and skill times effort equals achievement. Notice anything? Effort counts twice. Without consistent effort, even the most talented individuals won't reach their full potential. Real-life example. Think about someone like Michael Jordan. Despite being cut from his high school basketball team, he worked tirelessly to improve his skills. His grit, not just his talent, made him one of the greatest athletes of all time. Key takeaway. Talent might get you started, but grit keeps you going. Chapter 2. Passion, finding what you love. Discover your North Star. One of the pillars of grit is passion. But finding your passion isn't always easy. Many people assume passion strikes like lightning, an instant spark, but Duckworth explains that it often takes time to uncover what truly excites you. How to find your passion. Experiment widely. Try new activities, join clubs, or take classes outside your comfort zone. Pay attention to what makes you lose track of time. That's usually a sign of genuine interest. Don't worry about perfection. Passion grows through practice and exploration. Example. Imagine a student who tries painting, coding, and playing guitar before discovering a love for writing. Each experience teaches them something valuable, eventually leading them to their true calling. Practical application. Spend the next month exploring different interests. Keep a journal to document what excites you and why. Over time, patterns will emerge that point toward your passions. Chapter 3. Perseverance, sticking with it. Don't quit when things get hard. The second pillar of grit is perseverance, the ability to push through challenges without giving up. Duckworth emphasizes that setbacks are inevitable, but gritty people view them as opportunities to grow rather than reasons to quit. Why perseverance matters. Too many people abandon their goals at the first sign of trouble. For example, a runner might stop training after spraining an ankle, thinking their dream of running a marathon is over. A gritty person would rehab the injury and come back stronger. Building resilience. Reframe failure as feedback. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Celebrate small wins along the way to stay motivated. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage you to keep going. Key takeaway. Success belongs to those who refuse to give up. Chapter 4. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Believe you can improve. Duckworth highlights the connection between grit and Carol Dweck's concept of a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe abilities are set in stone. You're either good at something or you're not. Those with a growth mindset believe effort leads to improvement. Why mindset matters. For instance, if you bomb a math test, a fixed mindset might tell you, "I'm just bad at math." A growth mindset says, "I need to study differently next time." The latter approach fosters resilience and determination. Cultivating a growth mindset. Focus on learning, not proving yourself. Embrace challenges as chances to grow. Practice self-talk like, "I haven't mastered this yet, but I'm getting closer." Practical application. When faced with a challenge, pause and ask yourself, "Am I approaching this with a fixed or growth mindset?" Choose growth every time. Chapter 5. Deliberate practice works smarter, not just harder. Gritty people don't just work hard, they work smart. Duckworth calls this deliberate practice, breaking tasks into smaller components, focusing intensely on areas for improvement, and seeking feedback to refine your skills. How deliberate practice works. For example, a musician practicing scales slowly to perfect timing demonstrates deliberate practice. Similarly, a student reviewing specific sections of a textbook instead of rereading entire chapters uses focused effort effectively. Tips for deliberate practice. Set clear, specific goals for each session. Eliminate distractions during practice. Seek constructive criticism from mentors or peers. Key takeaway: quality practice beats quantity every time. Chapter 6. Purpose. Finding meaning in your work. Do what matters most. While passion gets you started, purpose sustains you. Duckworth explains that gritty people find meaning in their pursuits. They believe their work contributes to something larger than themselves. Identifying your purpose. Ask yourself, how does my goal impact others? For example, a teacher might see their role as shaping future leaders, while a doctor focuses on saving lives. Connecting your efforts to a greater mission fuels motivation. Aligning passion and purpose. If your current path lacks purpose, consider how you can reframe it. Even mundane tasks can become meaningful when tied to a bigger picture. Practical application. Write down 3 ways your goals benefit others. Use these reminders to reignite your drive when motivation wanes. Chapter 7. Hope. The engine of grit. Expect good things and work toward them. Hope isn't just wishful thinking, it's the belief that your actions can change outcomes. Duckworth argues that hope is essential for maintaining grit during tough times. The role of optimism. Optimistic thinkers expect positive results and plan accordingly. Pessimists, on the other hand, assume failure is inevitable and may give up prematurely. Developing hope. Visualize successful outcomes. Break big challenges into manageable steps. Remind yourself of past victories to boost confidence. Key takeaway: hope gives you the courage to keep moving forward, even when the road feels uncertain. Chapter 8. Parenting for grit. Raising resilient kids. If you're a parent, coach, or mentor, Duckworth offers advice on fostering grit in young people. She advocates for a balance of warmth and high expectations. The importance of support. Children thrive when they feel loved and supported, but too much coddling can hinder resilience. Encourage independence while offering guidance. Modeling grit. Kids learn by watching adults. Demonstrate grit in your own life by tackling challenges head-on and sharing your journey with them. Practical application. Praise effort, not innate talent. Instead of saying, "You're so smart," try, "I'm proud of how hard you worked on this." Chapter 9. Culture of grit. Surround yourself with gritty people. Duckworth stresses the influence of culture on grit. Being part of a community that values hard work and perseverance inspires individuals to adopt similar traits. Creating a grit-friendly environment. Join teams, organizations, or groups that prioritize dedication. For example, sports teams often instill discipline and teamwork, which build grit. Leading by example. If you're in a leadership position, model grit and reward persistence. Positive reinforcement strengthens collective resilience. Key takeaway: you become like the people you surround yourself with. Choose wisely. Chapter 10. Building grit from the inside out. Take ownership of your growth. Duckworth concludes by emphasizing that grit is a choice. No one else can make you gritty. You must decide to cultivate it within yourself. Daily habits for grit. Reflect on your progress regularly. Adjust your approach based on lessons learned. Stay patient. Grit develops over time. Overcoming self-doubt. Silence negative thoughts by reminding yourself of past successes. Every step forward builds momentum. Practical application. Each night, write down one thing you did today to demonstrate grit. Over time, these reflections will reinforce your commitment. Conclusion. Unlock your potential. Here's the takeaway. Success isn't reserved for the naturally gifted. It's earned by those willing to put in the effort. By cultivating passion, embracing perseverance, and staying hopeful, you can achieve greatness in any area of life. Reflection. Why this book matters for you. Grit isn't just about achieving external milestones. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Whether you want to excel academically, pursue a passion, or simply feel more resilient, these principles will empower you to rise above challenges and create lasting impact. As Angela Duckworth reminds us, grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. So lace up your shoes, stay focused on the finish line, and remember, every step you take brings you closer to your dreams.